Yes, sir. It's Donnie. Back with another video, man. Tough loss for the Knicks today, unfortunately. I'm gonna talk about a couple things. Got tonight's game, OG Anunoby and Tom Thibodeau. Let's start with tonight's game. So the Knicks, in this last 3 year period, to me, we have improved. We have improved in many levels. I think we have improved. But I think at this point, we've gotten to a point of the season where the games are tough. And you kind of see that we've reached a limit as far as growth and development goes. So now you're asking yourself, what can you do? Because if you look at the Laker game, we had a chance to win it late. We were battling pretty much all game to stay in it. Then we caught up. We got to the fourth quarter. I had a chance to win it. It was a bad play. And Randall didn't play well, let's be honest. He didn't play well the fourth quarter. He didn't play well the overtime. I didn't expect us to win the overtime because I didn't think we had the power left. We didn't have the pieces to really continue the pressure. And it showed. We kind of folded. And I'm looking at this team now. And there's a couple of good things, but there's also some things that aren't so good. The good things I can mention are Randall, Brunson, quickly, and even Grimes. Sims is probably part of this conversation. Fortunately, you think Obi can contribute more, but he's not given an opportunity. Jericho Sims is kind of just being thrown out there, to be a center when he's not. And guys like iHeart, even though they had a good game today, really this best game of the year for iHeart. Over the year or so, haven't really contributed in the best way. So I'm sitting here looking at Tom Thibodeau like, man, why is he still here? Why is he still here? Because Tom Thibodeau, to me, I think he's, like DJ said, or I think it was B-Sim, he's taken this team as far as he can go, and we need to realize that we need to move on. Knicks need to move on. He's taking his team as far as he could. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to get an OG and an OB in there, I get it. He's a good defender, averages like 16 a game. Not too familiar with his game, but based on the attributes, I see why Tom Thibodeau would like him. Not offering 3 first-round picks for him. Let's get that out the way. That's the rumor that the Raptors want. Knicks be crazy to offer more than 1 first-round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? Because really, you didn't want to pull the trigger on Donovan Mitchell, but you're gonna do something like this for OG and Anunoby. I don't know if I would do that. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show you that right now, I don't know what the plan is, but we're also looking at a Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey is alright. It's not bad. It's not really something I'm seriously interested in. Out of the two, I'm be more interested in OG Anunoby. But, I'm not offering the price that they're asking. That's what I would do. Also, speaking of prices, there are players on this team who I think can find new places to play. We always talk about Cam when we talk about Fournier a lot, so I'm not going to harp on that today. But there's a guy, RJ Barrett, to me, it's not really showing you that he's worth the contract that he signed. It's to the point where you can't even play him anymore, some fourth quarters, because he just puts up a poor performance. So you're asking yourself, what do you do with RJ Barrett? I say you try and move him. I think you got to be honest that RJ is not giving you what you need late in games. He doesn't have the consistency, and he takes too many shots. He takes so many shots and is so inefficient. His defense lacks. You're sitting here wondering, when is RJ going to have a stretch of good games again? And then you realize that you really can't rely on him, to really get you to what you need. So it's a serious thing the Knicks need to think about. If you're going to start making some moves, you got to look at the guys who are here. I know Cam is on the top block. I know Fournier is on the top block. I know D Rose is on the top block. But what about RJ Barrett, dog? RJ Barrett is playing awful, and he can't be immune from all of this. I would try and move RJ Barrett. Teams might be interested in him, maybe not. You know, like, because to me, if RJ Barrett moves, it frees up a lot of space on this team. No longer do you have to be so tied to playing him at the guard, because now you can move up quickly. You know, now maybe you can move up somebody off the bench. Not that Tibbs would do it, but I'm saying you free up a lot of space, because now you're not forcing RJ to play and eat up all those minutes all the time. You know, because he doesn't really have a backup, so to speak, that plays his position, because Quick plays the 1 and the 2. So there's nobody really playing his 2 position when RJ's out, and it hindered his development, because he never really had to push to be the 2 guard starter. He's been the starter the whole time, but that's a different topic. You know, so I'm sitting here looking at this like, man, like, we got to do something. You know, you can't continue like this. I told you guys already a couple videos ago that the games are pretty much tough from here on out, and we don't have the talent to compete. If you don't have the talent, you're not going to win these games. And all the progress that I think we have made, you know, it's going to be tainted a little bit, because you're not going to like the end result, such as missing playoffs, for example, because I think we will if we don't do something soon. Trade deadline, you know, is coming up, so you got to do something. Can't do nothing, otherwise you're going to have the same you always got. But if you do something, you can change it. I think it starts with a coach, and I think it starts with trying to move guys like RJ. You know, I'll be dead honest with you. I don't see it. You know, I wish he had it. I don't see it. You know, I think Tibbs doesn't see it. Otherwise, he'd be playing in these fourth quarters. You know, a lot of people see it. You know, he's not really what you need him to be, RJ. And on that same token, you know, there's areas in this team that need to be improved upon, and we haven't done it. Small forward is one position we're looking at. Center is a position we got to look at too. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know, it's a solid starting center. We don't have it. And a small forward for sure. So, yeah, that's my take. That's kind of my thought right now on OG Anunoby. I didn't really talk about Saddiq Bey because, you know, I'm not really too familiar with Saddiq Bey's game. OG Anunoby, I know a little bit, but I don't think he's worth the price that the Raptors are asking for, if anything like that. But we got to look internally first and see what we can do. You know, as far as moving some of these guys around, switching the puzzle pieces around and see what you get. Because right now we're not getting a lot. But let me know what you think in the comment section about tonight's game. What you think about OG Anunoby. What you think about RJ Barrett. What can we do with our team or the players that are on the team now as far as trying to move them. And then, yeah, take that from there. It's your boy Don. Like, comment, subscribe, you know these videos, man. I'll see y'all guys soon. Thank you for joining the stream, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace, I'm out.